Oh my god, it is finally happening. Not only are we getting some awesome update coming soon, but we are getting something that people have been asking for an extremely long time. As you can tell, the forums are lighting up like a Christmas tree right now with people going crazy. What I'm talking about right now is the new Waterlogged update that is coming out to Don't Starve Together. Right now it's in beta, so anybody else can try it out and test it out and help the devs out as well too. But the biggest part of this is the addition of 64-bit version of Don't Starve Together. Look at this thing. This is something that is going to change Don't Starve Together in many, many ways. For those of you who don't know, let's go ahead and continue through the rest of the stuff and then talk about why 64-bit versions of games are the way to go. Okay, Waterlog update. We get a brand new biome. We get a brand new ocean biome as everybody expected. We get a great tree trunk. We get knobby trees. We get new recipes, which are figs. Grass gators, which are obviously going to be like alligators. We're going to find those out pretty soon. Sea striders, which no idea what that is. Boat changes. All boats will now eventually come to a stop, regardless of whether it's has an anchor or not. That's pretty cool. Double the top speed of boats. That's pretty awesome. Greatly improve the performance of worlds with lots of boats, depending on the number of boats, as much as 50% improvement in total performance. I never really had a world where there were too many boats, but that's pretty cool. Boats will now properly collide with all objects while off screen. That is pretty interesting. So that means that even though your boat is like drifting out to sea, it's still gonna like collide with random stuff, i.e. potentially icebergs down the road. When logging back in, players will now respawn on the boat that they logged off on, regardless of whether it moved since they logged off. That is huge. I know that a huge amount of people were complaining that every time they would log out of a dedicated server and log back in, they would end up like being in random places. Sometimes people were complaining that they ended up like crashing when they loaded back in too. So that's pretty awesome to see that. And of course, they kind of went through and technical details, basically explaining like what they've done, and then notes for the modders as well too. This is amazing. Okay, this is so well done by the team. Why is 64-bit versions of Don't Starve Together such a huge thing, and why am I so excited about this? The main reason is the game will crash consistently if you are jamming it packed full of mods. And I'm the person that I like a lot of mods, but I also like having a lot of cool stuff added to the game. For example, if you're not even using mods, it's still awesome to have lots and lots of things added in if you want to customize your game. If you want to have like 1 million saplings, if you want to have 1 million trees, if you want to do all different things, right? You're gonna need to have that 64-bit version of the game, which you've never had before, in order to support more RAM, in order to basically utilize the proper amount of your processing power and all that stuff. Where it was being throttled because it was a 32-bit version of the game. This is a huge update. I'm telling you, this is going to change Don't Starve Together for the better. It's something that people have complained about for a while. Not to say that it was bad that it was 32-bit, but now that it's 64-bit, we can eventually see things like Clay throwing tons of content at us, or even adding stuff into the game. Like I've mentioned before that the Forge and the Gorge should be added, built into DST. I mentioned that potentially Hamlet should be added into DST. Even shipwrecked biomes be added into Don't Starve Together. If they have this possibility to do so now with the 64-bit content, you're utilizing all your RAM, you're utilizing your 64-bit architecture of your processing, like your processor, and also just basically just all around better performance. So this is going to be really well done. I'm super excited. I think that this is a game changer for DST. Yes, the biome is a cool thing. I'm excited for that, but stay tuned because this is going to be pretty awesome. In the next few videos that you guys see me doing, I'm going to be doing testing the betas out. So I just want to go over this and say how awesome it is to see this update come out. So try out the beta, help Clay out as much as you can, post on the forums if you're having any issues. But honestly, this is going to be a huge update. So hats off to Clay. You've done it. I'm so happy. This is awesome. See you guys in the next video.